The online tool that I decided to review is ZeeMaps. ZeeMaps is very much like the other three options that were provided to us, but I find it much more user friendly and way easier to get a hold of and understand. Basically, what ZeeMaps is, as you can see in the title right here, you're able to create and publish interactive maps that other people can use, and they can see all the markers and inputs that you put onto your map. If I scroll down here, you can see the key features of what ZMap has to offer. Uh, it says sign up not required, but you do have to sign up in order to share a map. You can create a map, but in order to share it, you need to have an account. You're able to have customizable icons. Some of these options you see on the right here, you do have to pay for, which, I mean, you have to pay for everything these days, but the majority of the website is free. Yep, so you have custom fields, map images, multimedia, mobile friendly, heat maps, entry lists, marker groups, color regions, and a whole bunch of other features that really help in creating your interactive map. So I'm going to scroll up to My Maps, and last night I decided to create a map for you guys in order to see how this program is used and how I inputted all my individual points. So the map I created, I named it My Life because it shows where I was born, the two houses that I've lived in, and the route I took to Sioux Falls. So I'm just going to click on My Life, and this huge map pops up. So I'm going to scroll out, and you can see this is in the United States and Canada. So I'm going to scroll back in, and I put down 5 points just so I could show you what each one does and the function that each one provides you. So the first function that I put in was the blue function, the blue marker, sorry. And the way I did this is I went over to additions. It gives you the options of adding a marker, a simple marker, adding a marker, a detailed marker, and uploading multiple markers. For me personally, I found multiple markers to be very inconvenient because you'd have to upload uh, all your data points onto one Google Drive spreadsheet, and this was very time consuming, I felt like. So I thought that adding a marker, the detailed and the simple markers were a much easier way to accomplish what I was trying to get at. So the way I did this was I added a marker, detailed, and I put in where I was born. So for the entry name, I put in North York General Hospital. Location, I zoomed in to North York. So if I zoom in to North York, as you can see here, what I did was I clicked on map select a location, and I clicked on North York, and in the details I put in the description that I was born at this hospital. And another great thing that you can do is when you go scroll over to media, you can upload an image of what the artifact or place that you're trying to show, where you can find it. So what it looks like when you're all done is you'd click submit, and then you'd close out. And I've already done this, so this is what pops up when I inputted all the information. So as you can see, North York General Hospital, description, this is where I was born on February 21st, 1995. And in the photos, if I click on it, you can see that I was able to get this from the internet, and it shows the outside of the building where I was born. The next point that I input was my first house that I ever remember living in. And it was simple enough. I did the exact same thing, but because the difference between the detailed and simple marker was just the information about it was so the difference between the simple and detailed marker is in the simple marker you don't have this information right here, and you don't have audio. You can't input audio files or YouTube video ID. But in the detailed marker, you're able to input all these extra functions that you wouldn't be able to in the simple. So in the second one, I'm just going to close out of this. In the second one, I put in the description, we lived in this house until the age of 8, and this was our first family house. I didn't want to provide a picture because Um, it just wouldn't be, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. The second family house, and again, the same thing. I just, because I didn't need a YouTube or audio link, I just added a simple marker. Description, this is the second house we removed and it is still currently live in. And then for the fourth endpoint I scrolled all the way over to Sioux Falls, and again, I just added a simple marker, and University of Sioux Falls. In the description, I just put, I am currently completing a bachelor's degree in the history and secondary education here. And the lines you see, the blue line you see right here, going from North York General to Sioux Falls, and the red line you see going from, again, from Sioux Falls to North York General, were just two options I wanted to show you guys. And the way I did this was I clicked on the North York General, a hospital blue marker, and in the corner here, it provides you a connecting point. And this is where you can add either a straight line, a curved line, or a route going from one point to the other point. And so the first one, the route you see in blue, I chose the route, and the line you see in red, I chose a curved line. And the way I was able to change colors, as you can see, is you go down to here, you click on the blue box. Okay, I don't know why it's not working. Let me close this for a second. Actually, I'm going to click on this one and do it from here, because maybe that will change it. You clicked on the blue box. So first you need to click on a marker for your second destination point. So I'm going to click on, just because I'm going to click on the yellow marker. And actually, and it did actually work. Okay, so example A, and the destination is our first family house. And now you are able to choose if you want a route, curved, or straight line. Since I already have a curved and a route line, I'm just going to choose a straight line. And I'm able to change the color now. And I'm actually going to choose green. And you just click submit. And you can close it. And you can see right here that I was able to provide a straight line from my second house all the way to a fifth point in, where was this? In Waterloo, Iowa. And this point I just input because I wanted to show you how you can choose different connecting points and whatnot from one destination to another. Another great feature about this is that you are able to basically mark icons, so you can choose how big or how small you want your icons to be. You can also you can delete annotations, but the options you see in stars here are the ones that you have to pay for. So in the deletions, you still have to pay to delete all markers at once, and just minor things like deleting duplicate markers, deleting markers of some color, deleting some markers, and then in bulk edits, you're unable to use the bulk edits function because you need to pay for that. So once you're done with everything in your graph, you're able to print or share it. And this is where I think this would be a great tool for our final project. So I could share it with other people in the class, and they could go in to my map and add their own individual points, or I could go into their map and input my own individual markers. And you're able to do this through sharing it. And one good function is if you wanted to password lock it, you could, but I didn't password lock it because I don't think it'd be much use for anyone to actually see any of the information I was inputting on my map. So just to overview, this is a great tool. I think that Google Maps is kind of like ZeeMaps, but I feel that ZeeMaps, again, like I said earlier, has a lot of way more user-friendly options and is way easier to get around this online tool. So that is my blog review. Thank you.